Okay, we're back and our dough is ready. So I'm gonna tell you guys some things to look for if you don't have this little 2-ounce cup. So you see how I'm pushing into this dough, it's not sticking to my finger. And when I'm pushing into it, it's bouncing back pretty good. That tells me that this dough is ready. Plus, just visually, if you look at the side, you can see bubbles underneath. And then you can also, if you can kind of see this a little bit better, it's about doubled in size. So we're going to take this cup, we're going to add this dough that's doubled in here to this dough that we have in here. We're going to have our little basket ready. You guys, these are really nice to have. You don't have to have them though. You can use, like, if you have like a Pyrex bowl, something around this size, and just line it with a kitchen towel. I'm going to put some rice flour on the bottom of mine. And this is going to be our second proof. So also, if you want, you can put some flour down on the counter, but gosh, I can't use words, but I don't do that. So also, when your dough is ready, you know, usually it'll come out pretty easily from the bowl. You just give it a second. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to make this into about like a triangle, or not a triangle. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I can't talk. A rectangle is what we want. Kind of like a squarish, rectangular shape. Again, doesn't have to be a hard science. And then we're going to fold this in to thirds. So on this way and then this way. And we're going to roll this up. Okay. This is getting pretty sticky, so I'm going to get a little bit of flour. I ended up proofing this in my oven, and so it's kind of warm. Sometimes that can happen if you proof it in the oven, which all that does is make it so it's proofs a little bit faster. So now we're going to we've rolled this up. It was just a little bit sticky, so I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of bread flour over it. Now that I've rolled it up, we're going to do some push and pulls. So I've rolled it up, so we're going to push, and then pull, push, and then pull. We're going to do a few rounds of those. All right, I'm going to sprinkle the top here with a little bit of rice flour. And then I like this to rest for about 30 minutes on the counter. And then we will come back and do one final reshaping before we put it in our basket here. Okay, we've let this sit for about 25 minutes. I said 30 minutes, but I got impatient. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a reshaping before we put it in our bowl over here. All right, looks good. We're going to scoop this up, plop it in upside down here. I like to kind of pinch down the bottom here together. And then we're going to cover this up with a towel, a damp towel. Cover this up with a damp towel. And we're putting this in the fridge overnight. And we'll bring it out in the morning and bake it then. I'll show you guys then.